Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. It's Royals baseball coming up next. Danny Duffy gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time. Quick. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch, and this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Go. The 3-1, and he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Let's go Royals!
The 3-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. There is Escobar. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Come on now, let's get a K right here. Strike out, Pedroia! Hit him down.
He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Soler. And he makes the catch in the corner. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Let's do it, KC!
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
0-1 count and the pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's got 3 base hits in 25 tries. He also has 1 home run. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Duffy has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. On to the bottom of the first at Kauffman Stadium, and Boston has the early 1-0 lead. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
Whit Merrifield.
Ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
So stepping in, John Jay, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Merrifield at third with nobody out. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average. And that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
The third baseman Mike Moustakas now in his career against Porcello. He has 9 base hits in 33 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Curveball that time, not even close. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Base is empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning upcoming here in KC, all tied at 1-1. Next up for the Red Sox, Domingo Santana. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Domingo Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Heading after it is Orlando. 1 away.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D.
First baseman.
And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Ramirez is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
1 out, nobody on. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Strike him out.
Ground, and this ball hits the first base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Hey, Dan, you execute a pitch right there, you bury something in, and he's able to drive it down the line, and it hits the bag. Couldn't go foul for you?
Oh, I tell you, you know what? That's one of the bad breaks if you're a pitcher right there. That ball's an inch a little bit further. That's a foul ball down the line. Instead, it hits the bag, and now there's traffic on the bases.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's going, he's
1-0
going.
home. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. First and second now, 1 man out.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box, Rafael Devers. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Escobar has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, and they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Porcello into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Come on, Royals.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In is Jorge Soler. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Drilled right back up the middle. There is Pedroia. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-0 delivery. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
2-0 count. The pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Perez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there as it's a double play turn to retire the side. We'll go now to the top of the third. Royals out in front, 2-1. Leading off the inning, Mookie Betts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Ready on 1 and 2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Come on, Royals.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Heading out towards shallow right. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
Up next for the rest of them, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here it comes, 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0. Bogarts takes off. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. To 2-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Three-two pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 3-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. One left for the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. In his career against Porcello, he has 7 hits in 42 ABs. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
0-1.
And he misses with it. 1-1. That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Porcello into the windup, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Whit Merrifield. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
1, no strike.
There's a strike. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in to try it again, John Jay 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch coming, here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat, and a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. There for it, Escobar. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hanley.
Digging in for his second at bat, Hanley Ramirez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Let's go, Royals.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 11 home runs and 21 driven in.
Really?
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Go, Royals.
He comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Striding in, Rafael Devers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. So next to the plate for the Royals, Mike MOUSTAKAS set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1.
Counts 1-1.
Outside, 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lucas Duda. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Two runs on two hits and no errors so far for the Royals. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Due up next is Salvador Perez. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. There's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Riding in once again, Salvador Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
He wasn't letting that one go. He jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Jorge Soler.
In now, Jorge Soler, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Duda at second, Perez at first, one gone. Two and 0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit out towards second. PEDROIA fields it cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Leading off for Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Jay to the track. But he can't get it as it's off the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. So 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Soler is over. He's got it 1 away. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. On its way is pitch number 75. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. The relay throw. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A high fastball is in there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Royals 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paulo Orlando. He drew a walk his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swinging a hard liner to center field, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2 balls and no strikes for Jorge Bonifacio. Bonifacio, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a second-year big leaguer. Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 2, ALCIDES ESCOBAR.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Alcides Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
Escobar takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he's in there. As it's now a 1-run ball game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
With Merrifield next to hit. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox on top, 4-3. Seth Maness takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 63, Seth Maness.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up.
The 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 1-2. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
0-1, no strike.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Hit the other way out toward right field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Merrifield brings it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Ready for another chance? John Jay. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Fielder, John Jay.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Scooped up. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Vasquez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, number 21, Lucas.
Here's Lucas Duda now. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Kevin McCarthy is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 61, Kevin McCarthy.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts tripled and scored in his last at-bat. We'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Under this one is Duda, and that's an easy out, number 1.
Now batting number 50, second baseman, DUSTIN PEDROIA.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pedroia leads off first with 1 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Here comes Soler. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Ready once again, Salvador Perez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. One away. In is Jorge Soler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Soler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Tyler Thornburg takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the 1.
So striding in, Jorge Bonifacio, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Coming to the plate now, Alcides Escobar. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ball 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here's the 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Next up for the Red Sox, Domingo Santana. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Domingo Santana.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again, Hanley Ramirez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Orlando's on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, Jackie.
Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley. Christian Vasquez would be next. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, captain, Christian Vasquez.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. A shot down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Orlando. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. Bradley over at second. Vasquez at first. 2 out in the inning. Yanked fouled off to the right. The 2-1 home. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. The count holds at 2-2. The 2-2. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Two out, bases loaded. Line softly out toward left center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in position to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make
Number
it.
51, Lane Boyer.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jay has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Royals 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 33, Zach Duke.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go with Merrifield. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 0-2 once more. Softly on a line to third. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 25, John.
In now is John Jay. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bogarts is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Lucas Duda would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry, and that is off the wall in right field. And he is into second with a 2-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before one hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Here's Lucas Duda now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. High pop-up. PEDROIA is under it. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break. Beautiful Union Station lit up here in Kansas City tonight as we're set for the remainder of this one from the K. Justin Grimm enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Xander Bogaerts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jay has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Perez recovers. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. Striding into the box, Domingo Santana, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Grimm, who appropriately gets the nickname Reaper. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliders in for a strike. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still lead it 6-3. Craig Kimbrell enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 1 for 2.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Kimbrell, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Kimbrell's ready. 0-1 on its way. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
In is Jorge Soler. He doubled his last time through. Set and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogarts has it, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left side. Bogarts is able to get there. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Ready with the 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in to try it again, ALCIDES ESCOBAR. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Just missed with a breaking ball. Perez on second. Orlando on at first with 2 down. A ball and a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. KC down to their final strike in this one. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, how quickly things change. The possible winning run has gone from in the hole to on deck to at the plate. Things have gotten a lot more interesting here in a hurry.
With Merrifield next to hit. He was a ground out victim last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Boston Red Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Rick Porcello earned his 5th win of the year. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his league-leading 30th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.